Derek Mead. I'm a third generation dairy farmer. We have farmed within the Weston-super-Mare Somerset area for many generations. We also farm some 1,600 acres, 350 organic dairy cows in 2 herds. We farm about 600 breeding ewes and some cereals. I also have, within the Mead group, we were into house building. We actually improve land, put in drains, sewers, but also the other 2 main enterprises are Junction 24, which is a new livestock market, which is the largest now in the southwest, and also Puxton Park, which is an open farm where we try to educate the public and sell them some food and entertain them so that they're better educated for where food comes from. With my experience in property and dealing with different enterprises, I would be one of the most entrepreneurial or streetwise council delegates on the National Council. I've been a NFU council delegate now for some 7 odd years. I also hold offices as a director of MilkLink, and also I am the chairman of the Mead Group and chairman of Junction 24 and Puxton and Mead Realisations Limited. I have experience of running large enterprises. I believe that British agriculture has a viable place to play within the food industry of this country, because if you haven't got strong primary producers, you haven't got a food industry. Over the years, I've always tried to put things back into the rural economy, and to those ends the building of Junction 24 is my highlight, which is quite a considerable project, and we were lucky enough to persuade Mr. Wiseman to come and put a brand new liquid milk factory on that site, which actually helped to increase the value of milk within the area. Junction 24 has now really gained a national status. We're getting buyers and sellers from all over the country, and as Robert Venner will explain.
My name's Robert Venner. I'm a partner with Greenslade Taylor Hunt and partner who manages Sedgemoor Auction Centre here at Bridgewater in Somerset. The market's been open for 2 years now, and since we opened in January 2008 has proved to be an absolute success. With the closures of Taunton and Highbridge markets, we've seen a real boost in the trade, and the fantastic facilities here at Sedgemoor have been of tremendous benefit to farmers throughout not only the southwest but also eastern counties, north of England and Wales, as we see purchases coming from throughout the country now to the ideal location right next to the Junction 24 of the M5.
At Puxton, we've actually ploughed quite a bit of money into an open farm, so that we've got a facility there where people can actually see where milk comes from. They can actually go and inspect the cows being milked, and also we have got a large farm shop there, which the produce from that farm shop is produced within the county of Somerset, the majority. The reason I decided to stand for President of the National Farmers Union is I feel I have a great deal to offer as a large farmer and a successful businessman, and I believe that we have got to be not necessarily ruthless, but we've got to be tougher in our negotiations and the sharing out of the margins within the food chain. And also I believe very seriously that I think the NFU have allowed themselves to slip into a position with DEFRA, where DEFRA think they are just a rubber stamping organisation, and we're not standing up firm enough and explaining the necessities of British agriculture to the economy of this country and to the rural economy of this country. Your main problem within the agricultural industry is return on capital invested and labour employed, in my opinion. We have some of the strongest, well organised food retailers in the world in this country, and I'm afraid that they are taking too big a cut of the percentage from the farm gate to the customer, and farmers are not getting their fair share of the cake back to them. Unless this is addressed, I think British agriculture in this country will continually decline. If I was president, the main issues, in my opinion, are a proper fair share of the supermarket prices. Also, on top of that, I think the TB situation has rambled on too long. We should be having a proper count of the badgers to know how many badgers we have in the country, and also a countryman down in the southwest, Brian Hill, has actually, I think, solved the problem, and that is to identify the infected sets, and those sets should be dealt with. Bureaucracy is it's a very emotive subject to farmers. I think we've got far too much of it. A lot of it can be done away with, and because we want to just get on and farm our farms and not be filling in paperwork. The National Farmers Union is a very old organisation and is a very sound organisation. But basically, in my opinion, we desperately need a better voting system. We want one member, one vote, so the membership can actually choose their president. Farmers have told me that they want a better say in the president and the presidential team, because they feel in the past a lot of the presidents and the presidential team have not really represented grassroots members.
I'm Ian Tapp from Tiverton in Devon, and I think we need a strong spokesman who knows what they're talking about, who's not afraid to fight their case. And having known Derek for a number of years, in him we certainly have that man, and I wish him every success with his pursuit of the new post.
My name is Arthur Duckett. I'm 80 years old. I've been involved in agriculture all my life. I'm quite pleased to think that Mr. Derek Mead is putting up to be the president of the NFU. We need someone in the NFU who actually understands agriculture. We need someone in the government who understands agriculture. It's no good us having all these people who don't really understand it. As I've said, I think Mr. Mead is a very suitable man for the job. He's built us this wonderful venue we have here, which, if it hadn't been for him, it certainly wouldn't have been here. We need someone to stand up and make our point. We also need someone to tackle this badger problem we have, and I'm sure he would be a very suitable man to deal with it.
Thank you very much for watching this DVD. If you want to support me and you agree with the views that I expressed, please contact your county chairman or your council delegate for your county. Thank you.